We are right here on the corner of Grandview and Blue River Road, one of the most famous spots for the sideshows. The good is they come together. The bad is they don't have a specific place to do it, to take it off the street. So the bad is what you see on the news, people getting shot, people getting hit by cars. If we just had a sanctioned spot for it, barricades, insurance, what we already have, it'll slow down a lot of the violence that's going to be happening this summer.
Desmond Logan owns Cash Cars dealership and runs Smoke Your Tires, Not Your Homies, a car enthusiast group in Kansas City. Logan doesn't think devices on the road are the solution to sideshows.
The donuts, all you gotta do is build a facility for it and it's done. If you have barricades, insurance, and you have somebody that's putting it together, then you don't have the people getting ran over.
We spoke with Dave Jackson, major of the traffic division with KCPD. He says they're open to other ideas.
If it's possible to do this safely, I think that we're open to creative solutions to this.
My name is Desmond Logan. I'm the founder of Smoke Your Tires, Not Your Homies. So we done put together some shows to show the city of Kansas City what we can do once we control it. We get them together, we talk to them. You know what I mean? We mentor them. So it's not just smoking the tires, what we're trying to do. What we're trying to do is get it off the street and make it make sense. When we got it organized, there's no fighting, no shooting. It's all about peace because it's an anti-stop the violence. So we have food trucks, we have vendors, we have competition, we give away money, we give away cars. It's just a whole event that we put together, and it's a phenomenal event.
Well, I think the Smoking Tires events are good events. As Desmond said, I think they need a place to do this in an environment that's not going to impede neighborhoods or traffic or anything like that. The concept that he has is a great concept. I just think that he needs someone like me, a city councilman, to come in and push the initiative in the right way. It is a tool that draws young people to a site. And so what Desmond is saying, that while we have their attention, let's get them to understand that we have to stop the violence. And so if this is a drawing tool to get young people to come and we can get that captive audience to get our message across, I am for it, I will support it, and I want to make sure that we give them a site that is sanctioned specifically for these type of events, where we can have control over it, where we can get the police department involved to make sure things are done decent and in order.
We are at another location out here at the church parking lot out on Longview and Grandview Road, where probably over 2,000 to 3,000 people came out here Super Bowl Sunday. This is a church. This is a church. But you have, at night, it's a sideshow arena. Now, we would hate to have, somebody get in a church parking lot. We would hate for that. We would hate for somebody to get hit by a car in a church parking lot. So these are locations that the sideshows go on only because we don't have nowhere for these kids to do it. Property is destroyed, glass breakage, tires. It's nothing that you would want to come to church the next Sunday morning and see.
These are sites that are selected to come because it has a space for them to do the donuts and what have you. What I'm saying is we have to create the environment for this to continue to happen, once again, in a safe and controlled environment. And so if this is something that young people are attracted to, then why not try to meet them where they're at? Instead of just saying, no, go away. It's not going to go away. They're going to do this wherever they want to do it at. And so what Desmond is saying, listen, let's find a place that we can do it and do it safely. We need people like Desmond. We need people like city council people. We need the leaders in this community to not just turn a naked ear or eye to what these young people are saying. They're actually reaching out for help, and we have a responsibility to meet them where they're at.
You just don't have nobody in them offices that really care about what's going on in the streets. So it takes somebody who actually been in the streets, from the streets, that understand the streets, to understand what we got to do to save the streets. I know I'm better out on the streets, and Chuck could be better in the office. So it's like when you have two strong black men standing up for the same thing, oh, you can't go wrong, because once he get in office, he ain't got to worry about the streets because I have the streets, and then I ain't got to worry about what's going on in the office because I know he got that part.
And when events like this here happen, as you can see on the ground, beer bottles, tires, and lighters and things are left behind. And so what I'm saying as your city council person, I would make sure that we would do everything in our power to make sure that we are able to site a location where these type of events can continue to happen, but with controls and restraints put in place. KCPD would be involved, putting up barricades to make sure everybody stays safe while the stunts are being done. This is something that we as a community have to embrace. It's not going to go away. And so what do? We meet the people where they're at. I'm Chuck Byrd, 5th District City Council at large, running for that position. I am a write-in candidate. I need your support on April the 4th to get me in so I can make a change.